In London, stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay. Run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captures on, man, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. What you? I'm on it, break, no side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on. Zoe Camp, it's half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she loved that. I mix the blueberry pie.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has come to East Asia in the bustling metropolis that is Tokyo, Japan. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the 49ers of Buenos Aires taking on the Huskies of Tokyo.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Here we go. Yes. Hey, 551, 551. Alpha, let's go. 11, 11, 11. Right.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Good touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Hey, 551, 551. Right.
To throw is Fields. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And taken right on the 30. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackled by the cornerback, Derek Stingley.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. From the gun, Murray. And
his throw is going to be incomplete.
So he looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Carlson able to put this one through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're going to have this across midfield inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Fields. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They snap it to Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Murray changing the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. B.J. Ojulari able to get him down for a loss And it brings up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for
A give, it's ETN off the option. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Let's go Alpha right here.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Here we go.
2nd and 16. Now Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Back to throw. Fields. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. There he goes, right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series.
There he goes, left side. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. 45 yards on the ground here for Harris. It's a 1st down. Obviously, so much on the line here, everything on the line this season. So important to get off to a hot start. That run certainly helps.
Definitely provided it. Nothing different than what they've seen all year long. They want to continue to ride that momentum.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
they stay on the ground. This is Marshall again.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray, rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here we're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And here's Marshall. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
To throw, it's Murray. On the move to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Marshall.
And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is Marshall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Next to score, Niners 10, Huskies 7.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go, Ty.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, Fields. He's got it complete to Gibbs. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
A give, right side for Gibbs. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 23-yard run.
And the Huskies are once again back in front. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 45-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Murray now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. B.J. Ojulari. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Murray going to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And we'll see what he can do on the return. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 61 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, going out right here. Go.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, son. Right.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Fields now to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now this time Murray to throw it. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
And taken at the 46. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Monday. Good night.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Right.
Off play action, Fields.
And his throw is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Fields throwing again. Steps away. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Murray looking to change the play here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Aleem McNeil. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the lead is up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now Murray.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted.
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Gibbs diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as a touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the gun, Murray.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And some room to run now.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Flush to his right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Murray.
17-yard line.
Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw is Murray. Flushed out right.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
They'll go again with Gibbs, and he'll get this to the 32. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On play action, Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
153 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. Now a first down throw, Fields.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Huskies continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
9 yards. And the 49er first down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Brian Branch with it. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. This is Brown on the carry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs, 33 yards. And the Huskies are moving closer to a date now, the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
49ers 10. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 119 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll run with Marshall, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And my goodness, another interception.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. To try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Huskies 59, 49ers 10. Jack Box, set to
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Niners get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
17.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, son.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that.
And now off to the races down the right side. It's a big play there. 41 yards.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
And the 49ers will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners.
53 yards.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
To throw, it's Murray. This will be caught at about the 6.
And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left.
And now here's another interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this 4th quarter. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Extend.
Another run for Gibbs here. A little juke, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 231 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Again, idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
11.
On the end around, here comes Williams. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
3rd and 17.
Play action. It's Fields. They'll roll him out right. Finds Gibbs on the check down. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead.